And we are on. Good morning, guys. So it is Wednesday, the 6th of May, and we've just been talking in the live chat before we start about school lunches. Because yes, we looks like we're going to go back to school next month. Ooh. So but Jaden was saying he doesn't actually like the school lunches. Me neither, to be honest. But Selena was saying that we will not be having school lunches when we do go back to school next month. So maybe that's some good news. And just in the live chat, we've got some people just joining us now. Season's just come in, Abigail, and yes, Hazel saying good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning to all of you. Now, today on the live stream, you can see that we are going to have another reading comprehension fun and games. But you can see we've got this person here who's pulling their hair out because it's difficult English today, and it is quite difficult today. So if you're up for a challenge, then well, we'll see. We're also going to have a Kahoot, obviously. And then about 10:50, we're going to go into Meet again. Now, we had a few technical problems with Google Meet, well, all this week, really. I've actually, we've kind of just changed the code. No problem, don't worry about that. You'll just need to click on the link in the Google Classroom, which I will show you later. But before we start, a couple of things. Yesterday in the Google Meet, we started a kind of silly story, and you guys came up with this in the Google Meet. The story so far is blah 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 blah, said Mr. Matthew, and Mr. Matthew became the Ranterino because he was talking to the Ranterino. And Mr. Matthew says blah blah blah. Oh. Well, we had a couple of responses. Here's one, and it says, then the real Ranty came back and said, oh, look, I've got a twin. Oh, my God. Okay, so that was one response. And then this one, another response we had to continue the story. He said, nothing happened. And then Mr. Matthew said, ba, 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 blah, blah, blah. And he turned back into a human. So I'm back as a human being again. Thank goodness. All right, now that was a bit of fun from yesterday. Also yesterday, I got two messages in Google Hangouts, and actually, Jaden, he said, can you show everyone this picture? So he made this, and maybe in the live chat, Jaden, you can tell us what is this guy's name, because this is a cool kind of superhero-looking kind of beast, isn't he? What's his name? Let us know in the live chat. That's amazing. So well done with that. And also Hazel, she did a little video for us. So let's just have a quick look.
I want to be a teacher because I can teach blah 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 and teach them when they see some composition paper then have to write blah. Oh no, composition again. I hate it. Blah blah blah.
So Hazel would become a teacher. And so Hazel, is this right that you would like if students give you work and you mark it, would you write blah 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 on the students' work? Is that what you mean? Yeah. All right. That was quite funny. Nice stuff there. Okay, guys. Well, let's get started with today. Let's just check everyone in the live stream is okay. And oh, we've got a few people just joining in. Keaton and Mason and Lily have just come in, and Sophia and Dragon and Roxanne and Abigail's just joined us. So, good morning to all of you. Now, difficult English, guys, difficult English. So, it's a tough one today. We are going to be reading a story like yesterday, and in the story today, the Ranterino is a dentist. Is a dentist. Yes. The teeth doctor, the dentist. Now, probably, well, will he be a good dentist or a bad dentist? We shall see. But what I want to do before we start, I want to do a little game, just a little word association game. So, dentist. When you think of the dentist, and you think of going to the dentist, what words, in English, what words come into your head when you think about visiting the dentist? Okay, so just let me know in the live chat. Just type in the words, the first words that you come into your head. For example, what do I think? When I go to the dentist, I think clean teeth. That's the first thing that comes into my head when I think of the dentist. What about you guys? Let me know in the live chat. So we'll see what English words you think of when you think of the dentist. Okay, so Selena's coming with teeth. Yep, teeth. It's the first thing we think about, isn't it? Because the dentist is there to help you to fix, clean, and just make sure your teeth are all in good order. Any other words that you think of when you think about the dentist? Teeth and, for example, does anybody think of this word? Scary. Scary. Does anyone feel a little bit or nervous? Does anyone think of those words when you think of the dentist? Terrified. Oscar is coming with terrified. And Jimmy from 3C says tea. Tea? Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, let's put this word in there. Terrified. Terrified means very, very, very scared. All right. Okay. Any other words you think when you go to the dentist? Selena says scary. Yes. Okay. Can I ask you then why? Why is it scary going to the dentist? Selena, you're saying scary. Yeah, it's scary. Why? Why do you think that's? Why is it so scary to go to the dentist? The dentist is there to help you, right? Oh, Mason's coming with toothbrush. Yeah. Talking of brushing your teeth, how often do you brush your teeth? How often do you brush your teeth? It's a good question, isn't it? You have to keep them clean, yeah? How often do you brush your teeth? Oh, and I think Marcus from 4C and Keaton from 2C, he is saying no, it's not scary. Oscar's saying going to the dentist, oh, it's very, very super extremely painful. Wow, let's put that word, painful. Well, sometimes it is, yeah, I guess sometimes it's painful. I remember, a long time ago, I went to the dentist and I had to have some teeth out at the back. And yeah, that was a bit painful actually. That was a bit painful because they got a bit sore and yeah, I couldn't sleep. So yeah, can be sometimes painful. Okay, any other words? And Jimmy's saying check my teeth. And Selena says she's scared because the dentist will take out her teeth. Just pull them out. Okay. And Oscar says he thinks the Ranterino only brushes his teeth once a century. That means once in every 100 years. Well, if you only brushed your teeth once in 100 years, I think all your teeth, they would just fall out, wouldn't they? All right. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, we're thinking about going to the dentist then. We're going to read and listen and watch the story in a minute. But it is difficult English today. And the story, it's quite fast. And there's some difficult words in there. So I'm going to give you lots of help. Now, guys, get yourself pen and paper, because I'm going to show you now, like after the story, the Kahoot. It's all about this dentist story, Dentarino, and you can see here, here's the first 4 questions. I'm going to give you 1 minute, quick, copy down those questions, yeah? And then I'll show you the other 4. So we're going to have 8 questions. I'm going to show you all of them for today's story. So question 1, who was sitting in the waiting room? Okay, so you're going to watch the story, listen to the story. Do you find that answer? Number 2, how did the little girl feel when Dentarino opened the door? So there's a little girl in our story. And number 3 just says Dentarino is ... And question 4, how long did it take before the scared little girl went into the Dentarino's dentist room? Okay, so guys, copy those down, get those down on a bit of paper. I'll give you another 30 seconds and then I'll show you the next 4 questions. And while you're copying those down, hi to Bianca from 2B. She's just joined. She said, sorry, I'm late because I have no Wi-Fi. Ooh, oh dear. Well, looks like you've got your Wi-Fi all good now. Okay, so there's our first 4 questions. And Abigail said, Mr. Matthew, I can't hear your voice. Is your volume on your... if you can't hear my voice, Abigail, is your computer volume up? Oh, Dragon 2. Hang on. Oh, guys. Yes. Okay. Can anyone hear me? My volume says it's up. So, guys, well, just check you can hear me. So, okay, Season says yes. Okay, she can hear me. Okay. Okay, Bianca, yeah, you can hear me. So, Abigail, I don't know why you can't hear me. Yeah, everyone can hear. Yeah, okay. So Abigail and I think it was Dragon as well says he can't hear. Guys, maybe turn off your computer and turn it back on. If you've checked the volume, turn it off, turn it back on. That sometimes works. All right, guys. Anyway, while they are trying to fix that little problem, let me show you the other 4 questions. So question 5, 6, 7 and 8. Ooh, here we are. So question 5 in today's Kahoot will be Dentarino's teeth are ... Question 6 will be Dentarino picks up a ... What does he pick up? Question 7, when was the last time Dentarino brushed his teeth? Now, Oscar said maybe he only brushes his teeth once every 100 years. Well, maybe there's an answer for that question there. Okay, and question 8. Why is Dentorino a great dentist? Oh, he's a good dentist, is he? Really? The Rantorino, a good dentist? Well, that's question 8. So, guys, those are the questions that you're looking for when we read the story. Okay, let me just go back into the live chat and see. Yeah, it seems everyone else can hear. Just Abigail can't hear, and Dragon. So I'm not sure why. Is my volume too small? My volume is normal, 100%. Yeah, my volume's all good. Yeah, seems everyone else can hear. Okay. All right. Yeah, Abigail, I'm not sure what your problem is with your computer or iPad today. I really don't know. Okay. Anyway, we will continue. So, those are the last 4 questions. So we've got 8 questions. Are you ready? Are you ready? You've got all those questions written down? Okay, I'm just looking at the live chat. So Abigail's still having problems with the volume. You said louder. Okay. Yep. Okay. Lily's ready. Okay, you just need to send the message once, Lily. Yep. Okay, you're all ready. Okay, guys, this is a super fast story. We've got the questions though. Let's see how many you can find, and then we'll play the Kahoot. Here we go. Oh, hang on, before we start, I need to move myself out of the way because you might need to see all of the screen down there. Okay, here we go. Sitting in the waiting room chair, clutching her purse, the mother asked the nurse when the new dentist started there. The mother's little girl was sitting quite still, looking at the windowsill. On it was a photo in a purple frame. In it was a purple picture. Then she heard her name. Ooh. There's the waiting room. She turned and with her mother saw, at the open dentist's door, the new dentist was just standing there with a purple dentist jacket and a lot of purple hair. The Rantorino smiled and said, with a gentle nod of the head, "How are you today?" The little girl grabbed her mum as she heard the Rantorino say, "Come this way." Ooh. The little girl looked at her mum and clung to her so tightly as she sucked her thumb. "I don't want to go in there, he's got purple hair." "Don't worry," said her mum, looking down with a frown. "I'm sure he's a lovely man, and he's the cheapest dentist in town." "Is the cheapest also the best?" the little girl asked. "Now then, my dear, don't be funny. You know we don't have much money. But I'm sure there's no need for you to worry. Now, in you go. We're in a bit of a hurry." 2 minutes, 23 seconds later. The little girl walked in through the door and jumped into the dentist's chair. "Well, aren't you a brave little one? Most kids come in kicking and screaming." The Ranterino opened his mouth and laughed. The little girl looked inside his mouth and saw the most terrible sight. A top row of brown and purple fang-like teeth with a row of hideous purple stumps beneath. Ugh. Feeling brave and courageous, with the Ranterino standing there looking disgusting and outrageous, the little girl had the courage to say, "I heard someone came here just the other day, and all her teeth were fine. Now she's got no teeth at all." "Oh, I remember her," the Ranterino said. "She was quite tall. Well, yes, I had to take them all out without a shadow of a doubt. Although her teeth might have seemed quite fine, I can assure you they were most definitely not. I could see quite clearly that over the next 70 years they would probably rot. Now open wide, let's take a peek. I haven't got all week." He went and picked up some kind of drill. The little girl looked and said, "I feel quite ill." "Don't worry," he said as he put it down and picked up a scalpel with a frown. "I can't remember the last time I used this," he said to himself with a cheek-puffing hiss. The little girl in the dentist's chair really wanted to run away somewhere, but soon the Ranterino was by her side. She cried. "Don't cry, don't cry," the Ranterino said as he slowly lowered his head. "Ah, yes," he chuckled. "I can see the problem here. You brush your teeth twice a day to keep your teeth in this shiny white way. That's no good. Bad habit, my dear. You should only brush your teeth once a year at most. Look at these." The Ranterino began to boast, pointing to his awful teeth. "Haven't been brushed since 2003. The little girl looked aghast as the Ranterino put on his dental mask. "So what are you going to do?" Terrified, she managed to ask. "I'm going to give you some good advice, that's all," the Ranterino started to say. "If you keep on brushing your teeth twice a day, you will never get teeth like mine." "Oh, okay," said the little girl. "Fine." The little girl jumped down from the purple dentist's chair. The Ranterino smiled beneath his purple dentist's mask. "Now, little girl, if anyone should ask, tell them I wanted to take out all your teeth. If you can do that for me, then this will be the very last time you ever have to see me." The little girl ran out the room and the Ranterino laughed. "I may be a very miserable and scary purple creature, but sometimes it's my best feature." Okay, well, that was a big story, wasn't it? Now, we've got our questions, our Kahoot questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, that was super fast, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a little bit more help. Now, guys, maybe you've got some of these answers already, yeah? But maybe you haven't got all of them. So as we play the Kahoot, let me give you a little cheat. If you open a new tab on your iPad or computer and you go to ranterino.com, and then if you go into the ebooks, and I know most of you know this website very well, if you go into the ebooks and you go into level C, you will find the Denterino story just sitting there. Just sitting there. There it all is. So, you can cheat. You can find the answer. You can find the answers in the story right there in the ebooks section. There it all is. So, if you want some extra help as we play the Kahoot, Go into the Ranterino website, go into the ebooks, and there you'll find it in Level C, Denterino. There it all is. So, you can cheat a little bit. Now then, let's load up the Kahoot, and let's see how much you got. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, of course, to get yourselves signed in. And, of course, if you're going to get into the Ranterino website and find the story to help you, you can do that. But our game pin today, 3948821. Okay, guys, give you a couple of minutes. And just looking in the live chat, Oscar's saying, yes, I'm ready to cheat. So Oscar's obviously gone straight into the Ranterino website. He's got the ebook open. He's probably checking, looking for all his answers. Are they the same? Are they correct? And, oh, a very nice comment there from Selena in the live chat. She's saying some dentists are great. Yes, indeed they are. Most dentists are good people, I think, and they do a great job. Oh, and hi to Alexia, who's just joined. Yeah. Okay, guys, give you another minute to get in. We've got 35 players so far, and we're on 49 watching. So, one more minute. And also, of course, get into the Ranterino website, get the Denterino ebook open, checking your answers first. Okay, we're up to 42 players. I think that's probably everyone who's going to be joining us. But by the way, Abigail, did you manage to fix your volume problem? And yeah, guys, do let me know if any of you are having problems or not having problems with the sound today. Okay. And Isaac from 3B saying, hello, hi, what are you doing today, Matthew? Well, Isaac, we are playing Kahoot at the moment, and well, we're going to start. Okay, guys, remember the game pin, you will see it down in the bottom left here after we start if you want to join a little bit late. All right, here we go. Question 1. Who was sitting in the waiting room? Was it just a girl? Was it just a girl and her mother? Was it a girl, her mother, and another man reading a newspaper? Or was it just the Ranterino? Okay, great. Thanks, Abigail, for letting me know you can hear me now. That's good. Okay, guys, well, there you go. Who was sitting in the waiting room? It was a girl, her mother, and another man reading a newspaper. 20 of you got it. Well, I'm going to go in and I want to cheat on this. Let's have a look. Let's go back into the story. So the waiting room. Here. Oh, no. Where's the wait? Here's the wait. Yeah. There you go. So, little girl, mother, and they were waiting. The guy reading the newspaper. All right. So, our top 5. Scared little S. Ooh, who's that? Oscar, Nathan, 3rd place, Alice, and Dentarina. Haha, who's Dentarina? Let's try for question 2. How did the little girl feel when Dentarino opened the door? This one's quite easy, I think. Did she feel happy, scared, calm, or tired? In the live chat, Marcus So saying, I'm not going to play the Kahoot, I'm going to think. Okay, Marcus, what are you going to think about? Abigail says she is the Dentarina. Great nickname. Of course, scared. She was very scared, wasn't she? Let's just have a little cheat. Let's go in and so she was. She was looking a bit scared there, wasn't she? Look at that. She's sucking a thumb like, ooh. Okay, so most of you got it, of course. But did it change our top 5? So we've got Oscar, top of the tree at the moment. Scared little S. Then it's Alice, Nathan God, and Pob Boss is back in. Pob Boss was doing very well yesterday, I think. Or was it Monday? Well. Can you 5 stay in the top 5? Let's try. Question 3. Dentarino is what? Dentarino is the best dentist in town, the worst dentist in town, the cheapest dentist in town, or the scariest dentist in town. Which one? The cheapest dentist in town. Is this true? Let's just go in and have a look. The cheapest dentist. Aha, yes, right there. I'm sure he's a lovely man, and he's the cheapest dentist in town. Now, is that a good idea to go to the cheapest dentist in town? Would you like to go to the cheapest dentist in town? Save lots of money? I'm not sure. Okay. How's our top 5? Oh, Scared Little S. Who are you, Scared Little S? Let us know in the live chat because you are top of the tree. And then we've got Oscar and Brave Little A. And then Alice and Nathan God is still there in the top 5. Okay, super. Let's try question 4. How long did it take before the scared little girl went into the Dentarino's dentist room. Haha. Was it 2 minutes 33 seconds, 2 minutes 23 seconds, 3 minutes 22 seconds, or 2 minutes 22 seconds? Oh, well, 31 of you got that right. That's most of you. So that means I think probably most of you are definitely using our cheat function. You've got it open here, yeah, and you're looking through the store. Oh, there we go. 2 minutes, 23 seconds later. There's the answer. Okay, yeah, it's very good if you can do a little bit of, well, it's not really cheating, is it? It's just being smart. Using what you can to find the answers. All right. Has this changed the top 5? So, Scared Little S. Hang on, let me check the live chat. Scared Little S. Who is that? Let us know in the live chat. Who are you? Okay. And also Brave Little A, who's in 3rd place. Who is Brave Little A? Let us know. And we've still got Alice and Nathan God in our top 5. And the points, well, the top 2 are pretty close here, 3,900 each. So, let's see if the next question changes anything. Number 5. Dentarino's teeth are hideous, brave, courageous, or frantic? Ah. Ah, hideous. Yes, only 15 got it. Okay, let's try and find that answer. Okay, so here we are. Hideous. Hideous. Okay, now this, I'm sure this is a new word for many students. So talking about his teeth, and we look at his teeth there. Wow. It says so his top row is brown, purple, fang-like teeth, with a row of hideous purple stumps beneath. Hideous. Does anyone know what that word actually means? Hideous. Let us know in the live chat if you know what it means. And let's see if anybody does know. So, hideous. 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 What does that mean? And if you don't know this word, maybe you can guess. You can guess what it means. Well, if you just look at those teeth. Ugh. So let's just see in the live chat. Abigail's saying scary. Could be scary. In this case, yeah, I suppose part of hideous would be scary, yeah. Sophia's also saying scary. But you can also say hideous. And I'm going to just type this into the live chat. Hideous basically means very, very, very bad. Hazel saying dirty. Yeah, actually, it just means very bad. So you can use this word to talk about anything that is very, very bad. For example, before we started today's live stream, in the live chat, we were talking about school lunches, and Jaden said he really did not like the school lunches. So Jaden might say, yeah, I'm putting words in your mouth here, Jaden, but Jaden might say, I think school lunches are hideous. You can use it like that. Use it anything. There you go. Yes, so Roxanne say awful. Yes, awful. It's basically even stronger than awful. So you've got bad, very bad, terrible, awful, and hideous. All right, did this change things? Because only 15 got it. Let's have a look. Oh, Oscar's gone to the top, and Bosco from 4B is now in second place. Serena, Keaton, and Scared Little S has dropped down a little bit there. Okay, well, that did change things. Let's try the next one. Dentorino picks up a toothbrush and scalpel, drill and scalpel, chair and table, or knife and fork. Now some more tricky vocabulary. And yes, in the live chat, Malvina saying hideous, like terrible. Yes. And Jaden says yes, he thinks school lunches are hideous. All right, let's have a look. Okay, 25 of you got the answer correct. Drill and scalpel. Okay, well, let's just find that in the story first. Drill and scalpel. Where is it? Some kind of drill. And there you can see it in his hand. Normally you would use a drill, maybe if you're drilling a hole in the wall, but of course dentists, sometimes they need to maybe drill out something in your teeth. And the scalpel here, it's like a special kind of dentist or doctor's knife. Yeah, that sounds scary, doesn't it? Because sometimes the dentist, they have to do things in your mouth. Yeah, they have to fix things, and they might need to do a bit of drilling. Oh my goodness! And they might need to use the scalpel, but usually they don't need those tools, not all the time. Okay, so 25 got it right. Well done. Did it change things? Oscar still top, Bosco still second, Serena, Keaton, and Scared Little S. So no change in our top 5. Well, we are almost out of questions. 2 more to go. When was the last time Dentorino brushed his teeth? Twice a day. Last night. 2005. 2003. When was the last time he brushed his teeth? Oh, and in the live chat, thanks to Oscar and Malvina, they've given us a little translation into Chinese of drill and scalpel. If you're not sure, you see the Chinese there. Thank you for that. And we've just found out in the live chat, brave little A, it's Alpha from 1B. Using a new name there, Alpha. All right. Now, 2003. Let's check that's right. Is it 2000? Ah, yeah, here we are. So he points to his teeth, his awful, hideous teeth, and he says they haven't been brushed since 2003. Now, if you are good at maths, you will know that that means he has not brushed his teeth for 17 years. Because now it's 2020. So he has not brushed his teeth for 17 years. Can you imagine? That is disgusting. Well, most of you got it right. And, Serena's now moved up to second place. And, Maven has jumped into the top 5. Bosco's still there, and Scared Little S is also still there. All right, let's try. We're going for the last question. Why is Dentarino a great dentist? He pulls out everyone's teeth. He uses a drill. He scares the children into brushing their teeth. Or he brushes children's teeth for them. Well, 13 of you got the right answer. Only 13. Yes, he scares the children into brushing their teeth. Now, let's just have a look at this. Because, okay, so the little girl, she's so scared. And the Ranterino says, look, if you keep brushing your teeth twice a day, you will never get those hideous, awful, terrible teeth like mine. And so she says, oh, okay, fine. So he scares her. She doesn't want to go to the dentist ever again. So she just thinks, yeah, if I brush my teeth twice a day, I will never have to go and see this dentist again. And that's why he says, if you can do that for me, then this will be the last time you ever have to see me. Because she's going to brush her teeth twice a day, she's going to have good teeth. Because if you brush your teeth twice a day, well, they should stay nice and clean and healthy and all that stuff. And so, yes, he actually is a very scary dentist, but he does it for a reason. Now, guys, I can tell you a true little story about this, actually. My sister, when she was quite young, she didn't like to brush her teeth. And one day, she went to the dentist, and the dentist actually really scared her, and he got really angry with her, and he was shouting at her, and he was going crazy at her. And she was so scared, she went home and she started brushing her teeth properly twice a day, every day. So, this story is based on a true story. A scary dentist can be good. All right, who are our winners anyway? Let's find out. Here we go. Bosco, third place. Well done. Oscar, second place. But the winner, all correct. Serena, well done to you. You're our Kahoot winner with Roxanne and Scared Little, was it Scared Little S in 5th place. Well done to all of you guys. And well done, Serena. 8 out of 8, all correct. Super. Okay, guys, well, we're going to just come out of there. And so, guys, we've been talking about going to the dentist today. We are going to come off of the live stream now. Just bring myself back in. We're coming off, and we're going to go into our Google Meet. And today in our Google Meet, I'm going to be asking you how you feel about going back to school next month, because yes, looks like we will be going back. Maybe different year levels at different times, but we're going to be going back to school next month. So this is very, very exciting. So I'm going to ask you how you feel about that in our Google Meet. Now, guys, quick reminder. So yesterday we did have a few little problems with Google Meet. Now, but basically, just go in. I've changed the video meeting code, but you don't worry about that. It doesn't matter. Just go into the Google Classroom as usual, yeah, our Study English at Home. Look for the video icon, the link at the top, or in this post that we have here, which is always near the top. In fact, let's just put it to the top right now. Just click on the class video meeting. That's all you need to do. Yeah, and that should take you into our Google Meet. Okay, guys, I am going to turn off the live stream now. Hope you enjoyed that. So Cody's saying, what's the new Google Meet code? Yeah, it's just go into Google Classroom, Study English at Home, click on the link at the top or the video icon, or it's also here, class video meeting with the Meet logo here. So you just click on that, and that's going to take you in to our Google Meet. All right, guys, so hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Tomorrow, of course, is Zoom. We'll be doing speaking activities on Zoom, so no YouTube tomorrow, but we will be back for Super Friday on Friday at 10 o'clock. All right, let's turn this off, and we'll see you guys in Google Meet, anyone who wants to come in.